E-bikes are fast becoming the favourite of most bike riders around the world. These electric bikes offer many advantages over regular bikes. Besides just having the normal pros of a regular bike, you can also get the added benefit of electric propulsion. This will make each trip easier and less sweaty. The major drawback is that e-bikes can be overly pricey, especially when compared to the bottom tier of regular bikes. So why are these e-bikes expensive? Are they worth the extravagant prices? Let us find out. When you buy an electric bike, you are actually paying for its components. E-bikes tend to be on the high side because the components used in the manufacturing are costly. Some of these components include a battery, the motor, the frame, higher quality components, and the electric controller. So, it is literally impossible to talk about any EV vehicle and not mention the battery. It provides the power to the motor and determines how far you can travel on a single charge. This component raises the price of an e-bike. In fact, they are the single most expensive part of an e-bike. The prices for batteries ranges from hundreds of dollars to $1,000 for the relatively cheaper ones. It is also worthy of note that going for the cheaper battery will determine how far you can go with your e-bike. The battery often dictates the lifespan of an e-bike. The e-bike batteries come in a variety of shapes and sizes, but most of them are either lead acid or lithium ion. Lead acid batteries are cheaper and have a longer lifespan, but they are also heavier and less efficient than lithium ion batteries. Lithium ion batteries, on the other hand, are more expensive but offer a lighter weight, higher capacity, and faster charging times. The motor is also another expensive component of e-bikes. The function of the motor is to specify the delivery of power on your e-bike. It carries out this function by converting electrical energy into mechanical energy. The cost of the motor often differs depending on what type of motor and its quality. The e-bikes with mid-drive motors are often the most expensive, while the hub motors are less expensive because their e-bike drive system is cheaper. Each of these motors have their advantages and disadvantages. The mid-drives are more efficient and they also give the best ride. The frame of an e-bike is the main component on which the other e-bike parts are assembled, for instance like handles and wheels. Modern e-bikes today come with innovative frame designs comprising two triangles, the rear one and the main one. The material and frame design of the e-bike will influence durability, shock absorption, stability, and load capacity. Therefore, it would be a wise decision and a one-time investment to go for e-bike frames that meet all of your requirements. The frame of the bike adds to the weight of the motor and helps support the rider and battery in a safer way. The frames that are made from expensive materials have a lighter weight, and the bikes made with these higher-end frames are pricey. Materials for electric bike frames depend entirely on how you want your e-bike to feel. The most noteworthy thing to consider when buying an e-bike frame is the budget you can afford. Aluminum e-bikes are the most affordable option available. These would tend not to break your bank. However, these bikes do not last more than 5 years due to their durability, but can work best if appropriately taken care of. If you need a bike for your daily city commute, a carbon fibre or aluminum e-bike frame would be an excellent choice to go for. These frames are light in weight, providing rapid acceleration to travel in the city. Titanium and carbon fibre e-bike frames are perfect for mountain bikers. Titanium is, however, harder to find and costs more than a carbon fibre frame. Due to its light weight, carbon fibre e-bike frames are an excellent choice for cross-country commutes or racing purposes. The carbon fibre material offers rapid acceleration and the best battery range for your e-bike. The electronic controller is a feature that is unique to e-bikes. Traditional bikes do not need to have an electric controller. For an e-bike, the controller acts as the brain of the bike and helps the bike communicate between the battery and the motor. It will control the electric motor speed and eliminate the power if you use your brakes. The controllers usually have adjustments for kilometers, miles, tyre size, and monitor a trip mileage. The electronic device panel is an information warehouse for the ride. It displays all the information that you might need, such as speed, distance, battery level, and current range. Most mountain climbers and their encircling long distances have attested to the fact that the e-bikes makes trips more fun. This advantage can be attributed to the throttle. With the throttle, a rider does not need to pedal an electric bike. The throttle mode in an e-bike is similar to how a motorcycle operates. When the throttle is engaged, the motor provides power and propels the rider and the bike forward. The greater speed and instant response of the throttle system makes it the best choice for faster riding on switchback country roads or negotiating busy traffic. This is so you can pull clear of traffic, easily enter junctions from a standstill, and feel much safer. The option to ride without pedaling makes it the best system for those with a medical condition who find pedal exercises difficult. The quality of other bicycle components also goes a long way to dictate the cost of an e-bike. Drivetrains, wheels, and brakes are all things that can increase the cost of an e-bike. Quality performance parts used by racers will usually cost more than components used by commuters. Although cheap components are not necessarily bad, they can be more delicate compared to their expensive counterparts, and even lack warranties. So, is an e-bike actually worth it? E-bikes are absolutely worth the money. Owning an e-bike is a good way of reducing your transportation costs to work. You can decide to go for a cheap e-bike which is perfect for occasional fun trips. However, if you desire something decent and reliable, then it's better setting your budget between $1,500 and $3,000. For this price bracket, you can really get yourself a top-tier electric bike that will have really good quality components, excellent battery range, and plenty of power to get you up those hills. The point is that paying a little extra for a good electric bike will pay dividends in the long term, especially if you plan on using it for commuting to work. In making your decision, the brands are also important. It is advisable to purchase a popular brand that has good customer service and a reliable network of authorized dealers where you'll be able to take it should any issues arise. Also, parts will more likely be available from most places. If you buy a cheap e-bike that doesn't offer aftercare, you might regret the decision when the need for repairs arises. In some cases, buyers have even had to ship their bikes back to the manufacturer's country. This could be for repair or for refunds. There are multiple e-bikes available today. However, in choosing the one to buy, you will need to take out time to study the manufacturers, read reviews, and make the best choice for your personal budget needs. Proper care and maintenance of the batteries and other components will affect the lifespan of your electric bike. So, what do you think of e-bikes? Would you consider buying one? Would it suit your needs? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to get more updates like this one. And as always, thank you very much for watching.